hello. Welcome to the Penguins Collective Podcast. My name is Louie,
My name is Josh,
and we're two brothers who love to talk about hockey.
especially the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Oh, what another great day in Penguins world as the Pittsburgh Penguins took down the New York Islanders 3-1. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the chat. Thank you guys for hopping in. Thank you for watching on YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. And Josh, let's wish everyone here a happy new year officially because it's 9 o'clock now. It's 8:58 currently. We'll try to speed things up here for everyone so that way we can kind of enjoy the festivities. I am currently watching the Minnesota Vikings play while
Very nice.
doing a podcast. You may call me a multitasker here. Someone who can juggle two things at once, and it's not looking good for the Vikings right now, but it is looking good for the Pittsburgh Penguins. We are now 7-1. Oh no, 6-1-1. No, 7-1-1.
7-1-1 because we were
7-1-1
yesterday. Yeah.
That's right. We are playing really good hockey. Josh, your reaction?
Yeah, great game. I mean, if we're gonna just try to summarize it down, keep a condensed version, cliff notes. We were the better team the entire night. We had the energy. We had the lucky bounces. What would you say? We had the nice tip, the redirects. We were dominating the face-off circle. The only thing that didn't click for us was the power play. If we had a power play goal, that would have just encapsulated tonight. But it all started 7 seconds into the game when Ludwig decided to drop gloves with Martin. And that
was
7 seconds. 7 seconds into the game. It was fantastic. And he even said in the intermission, they asked him, hey, what was the reason behind that? Islanders were coming in with a lot of energy. We had the home crowd. I wanted to bring our energy.
I wanted to punch somebody. All right. We all knew what they were coming in like. Let's drop some gloves. And he went with the biggest guy.
Oh, yeah.
On the team, Martin.
Yeah, absolutely. And it was obviously premeditated because Ludwig does not take the opening face-off.
So. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool to see. And then, right off the rip, Nedeljkovic brought his A+++ game. He was diving left and right, no stick, no helmet, didn't care.
Yeah.
He was making stops, and that was just that save. There were other numerous saves where he was jumping and diving and saving and laying on his back and doing everything he can. And, if it wasn't just for, a unlucky bounce going off of one of the Penguins' skates directly to an Islanders stick, we're looking at another shutout for old Ned. But just a great overall performance from everyone. Who were the goal scorers? We had a goal from
two from Lars Eller and one from Noel Acciari.
Yeah, so bottom six again performing just how we expected them to all year. So great to see Lars Eller get his goal. That empty netter was pretty funny. And tripping over.
Oh my gosh!
And just kind of falling.
Just the determination of him getting into that.
Yeah. Oh, I keep blanking on Lars Eller's first goal. That was the 2-on-1, right? Where
you would have. It wasn't really a 2. It wasn't a 2-on-1, and it wasn't
Who was it with the pass?
Harkins with a beautiful pass. It wasn't a 2-on-1, but they were in the zone and went to the left side.
Yeah, and then he cut it around.
He cut it. Well, no, cross creep, like it went cross.
Yeah, but there was a defender in the middle there.
Yeah, but it wasn't a 2-on-1. I mean, they were in the zone. So
that's how bad. It was. I forget.
But it was a beautiful pass from Harkins to Eller. Patient. Very calculated by Harkins, which just goes to show how well he actually has been playing so far. But nice pass to Lars Eller. He buries it. and then boys are just buzzing after that,
Yeah,
especially
and
after the fight and
yes.
Nedeljkovic and
Yeah.
that. Everyone's been buzzing.
Absolutely, and that goal by Noel Chari was pretty sweet too, because like, at first, I thought Drew O'Connor was trying to get it to the far post. I don't know who was on the far post, but I felt like he was trying to get it over there, and then when I saw the
Yeah.
replay, it looked like he was just trying to shoot it, and then I watched the replay again, and Noel Chari, sure enough, right between his legs, just
Yeah.
puts his stick down and just gets the redirect right in.
100%.
So that was
100%.
sweet. And like I said, it's nice to see those bottom 6 guys, putting up work. And based off of our conversation yesterday, I was watching Graves more, and he did make some mistakes. He
played
but
better
he looked
positionally.
better. He looked better. Exactly.
He looked way better positionally, and
listened.
he's I'm telling you, everyone listens to the Penguins Cards podcast in the organization, which I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for listening. All right. But they honestly just the way he changed, because Graves was so out of position yesterday.
Yeah,
and then today he just looked, he was there. I mean, and he was just helping out his defenseman. He was in front of Nedeljkovic a little more. And you're just like, okay, Graves, this is what you want to see from him. Obviously, get him more involved, not only more defensively, but offensively, because that's kind of why we brought him in. Yeah, I think we're hitting that stride. And to that point, I think this team is buying in currently right now. We were talking about there's going to be a time. The time will come where the Pittsburgh Penguins, this current roster, will buy in. We said it from the beginning, right? When people were freaking out, hitting the panic button, we need to fire Mike Sullivan. We need to trade Jake Gensel, right? These are actual things that people were saying on Twitter. But here at TPC, I wasn't saying trade Jake Gensel.
We had a whole trade Jake Gensel conversation.
I said if he's not willing to re-sign, remember.
Yeah.
He needs to be willing to come back. I said if he's not willing, then trade him. But I want him here. So put that asterisk, Josh, before you start throwing that sentence out there. But what I'm saying is people were going crazy, saying all bunch of crazy stuff on Twitter, but we stayed faithful. We said we believe in this team. We believe in this roster. Even when it got really low, even when we were getting blown out, we said this team can win. And look at us now. We are 7-1-1. We won 3 straight in a row. We are looking really good. Our homestand looks good. Our goaltending is phenomenal. And I don't want to come out as one of those people. There's certain people on the Twitterverse who'll say like bizarre things like we have the best goaltender in the league. Do I think that? I don't think so. But do we have one of the best goaltending tandems? Yeah, we do.
It's probably right behind the Rangers with Igor Shesterkin and Jonathan Quick. It's probably right behind those guys.
Yeah, we're up there.
Right? It's got to be top 3. But unfortunately, I don't think it's number 1. And same thing, I think Jari is probably playing as a top 10 goalie right now.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, honestly,
top 5.
You can make. That's what I was going to say. You can make an argument for top 5. Nedeljkovic is playing like he's in the top 10.
Yeah.
So like, I obviously you have to adjust the numbers because he's not playing consistently. But if you adjusted the numbers from what he's playing to normal, he's not doing bad. He's doing really good. Remember, he has 2 shutouts. And Jari has 4 this season. So our goaltending tandem is phenomenal. It showed tonight. Nedeljkovic played absolutely bonkers, out of his mind. He played phenomenal tonight. And this team is rallying behind our great goaltending and our leadership from Scarface tonight, Sidney Crosby, and Malkin. I'm getting next game on the brain. Malkin and Letang, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And we're following in, and all of a sudden, things are starting to mesh, all right? We got our leadership going. We got our goaltending going. Do we have our power play? No, but you know what? We are still playing good on 5-on-5. We are still playing good on penalty kill. We are still playing good responding to a goal. All that stuff. We are getting better, and we're finally buying in. Now it's starting to look like Mike Sullivan is a genius this entire time.
Yeah.
Like it's just so crazy how the NHL. We're only 35 games in, okay? The ebbs and flows of 35 games, right? We have 82 of these bad boys, okay? We're only 35, and it's been a roller coaster for the Penguins. But now it's starting to seem like we're on a roll here. We're starting to seem like we can collect a lot of these points to put us in a good position for the playoffs.
Yeah, and you have guys that we have talked about in the off season leading up to the year and early in the year saying we need them to step up. Drew O'Connor, huge. Lars Eller, huge. Harkins was huge tonight. We didn't really expect it from Hinostroza, but Hinostroza has been playing well when he's in the lineup. Obviously, he was a scratch for the last few games, but Pusinen's been playing well. It's that bottom six. Jeff Carter with a timely goal last night. I mean, this is what we're talking about in terms of the bottom six putting in the work and not having everything rely on the top line of Crosby, Gensel, and whoever it may be, Raquel, Rust, whoever. But that is exactly what we needed tonight, because we did not have a top line goal scorer, a top six
Nope.
goal scorer. It
No, we
was
did not.
Lars Eller and Noel Chari, two guys that we brought in. Kyle Dubas brought in.
No, we brought in Josh. They listened to us in the offseason
to be contributors, and that's exactly what they did tonight. And that's exactly what we need from them the rest of the way. We're, like you said, we're only 35 in. We still got a long way to go, but we need to keep building off of this.
Yeah, it's definitely something where, you look at it's okay. It's the end of the year. Usually, the end of the year is a highlight for teams. Okay, what do we need to change for the new year for the rest of the season?
Yeah,
I'm content with what I've seen from the Pittsburgh Penguins. Yes, there's been some times where we're like, okay, we can do a little better here and there, but I feel very confident in this hockey team going forward, especially if Kyle Dubas does a little tiny touch up at the trade deadline. A little tiny touch up. A little something, something. Little something to solidify. Maybe. I'm not sure. But what I do know is that this hockey team is looking good for 2024. And I'm excited about it. I think the Pittsburgh Penguins definitely could have a chance to make the playoffs here and even win a first round playoff. Because if we're going to play
they play like
the
this,
New York Islanders, we're going to win. Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel pretty confident in the Penguins.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. You're not saying anything wrong. Yeah, I don't have anything else to add to that.
I know.
This
is we're
it's
nailing
a good
it right
it's
now.
a good day. It's a good episode because we're coming off of a nice win where we have consistent play from top to bottom, offense and defense,
100%.
goaltending.
And goaltending. Now,
if we
we
can
didn't
just
really
touch
see
the power play, but
yeah, I was going to say special teams. We didn't see a lot of special teams tonight. We
just
saw
a couple
special
penalty
teams
kills.
Yeah,
I think 2.
but also we were in weird spots. Like we get calls at like the end of the period, so like we can't really develop anything, or we get a weird call at the end of the game where it was like,
what the heck was that?
They were like 2 minute face off, the face off infraction. Okay, fine, I'll bite.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden they were like 10-minute misconduct, and I was like, where'd that guy come from? Like, what do you mean? I didn't even see anyone say anything. From what I saw, no one was like freaking out.
Apparently,
so he must have said something. Horvat was saying something a little bit too much, but hey, I don't care. We just were getting penalties at weird times. Where like, where was that in the middle of the third? Where was that in the middle of the second? And we didn't really get that. We didn't really get going on power play. Not like we would have done anything, but we would have, had something a little, something a little bit to kind of grab onto, and we couldn't. So I just think this team is looking good. It's a good win. Yesterday, we played the St. Louis Blues. Was it our best game? No. But did we get the win? Absolutely. Tonight, we played well all 3 periods. All all lines were buzzing, and of course the goaltending. There's not much more to say about it. We were playing really well tonight. But you know what, Josh? It's New Year's Eve. We said that this would be a short episode. Let's wrap it up.
Fine by me.
Let's wrap it up. You know what? Because guess what? The Penguins are playing really well. Our next game isn't until Tuesday.
Caps.
Against the Washington Capitals. That is at home. So it's a nice little break. Hey, we won. We're happy. We're 7-1-1. The Capitals are struggling. They're coming into town. We're looking to just capitalize on the Capitals here.
Nice.
Okay? Hashtag that. Capitalize on the Capitals coming up on Tuesday. We may even have a guest. The guy who's in charge of
Chris.
these watches may be hopping on. So
Nice.
don't know if that's confirmed yet. I may have just shot him out for no reason, and that may not have happened. But we've been in talks with it. So hopefully he'll come on and we can have a fun time talking about how bad the Washington Capitals are and how great the Penguins are. Hopefully I didn't pull Josh Guts off there. But Pittsburgh Penguins, 7 o'clock Tuesday, facing the Capitals. We're not going to do housekeeping. We do that every
7:30.
That's what I meant to say, Josh. 7:30 on Tuesday against the Washington Capitals. We will be there live on Twitter at Pens Collective, tweeting throughout the entire game. And then after the game, you could find us on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter with the same username, going live to talk about that game. So make sure you guys are there. Make sure you're engaged. Let's have a great new year. And we'll see you in 2024. Should I pull a Pat McAfee? Be a friend, tell a friend. Something nice, right? That's what he always says. Be a friend, tell a friend.
Something nice that may change your life.
That's right. And you know what, guys? It's 2024. Let's have a great year. Thank you guys so much for giving us an awesome 2023. Can't wait to see what 2024 holds in store. Who knows what's going on with this podcast? Big things. 2024.
He's got secrets I don't know about.
No. I'm just hoping. Okay. I'm just hoping.
Wishing. Right, hoping and wishing. Okay. Fair enough.
I'm just hoping on. I'm wishing upon a star right now. Wishing upon the fireworks that are going crazy in Pittsburgh right now.
Oh, same. It's like,
I know. What's
8,
up with the fireworks?
O'clock. Why are you doing it now?
No, you should have done it like, I don't know. Now you're gonna do it late.
Yeah.
You got kids. They're probably screaming.
4 hours. That's why. That's why my kids are freaking out.
My dog's underneath the bed right now, freaking out.
Hate it.
It's not. No one's happy here. Yeah. No. Stop with the fireworks. Yeah. It's all right. All right. I'm gonna go watch the Minnesota Vikings lose to the Green Bay Packers. Josh has dad duties to attend to. Yeah. Guys, we'll see you on Tuesday. Have a great new year. And Josh, as always,
let's go Pens.